Good
Tuesday evening. Beautiful.
Yes.
We're blessed.
Yes, we are. Go ahead, honey. This is Numbers 4.
Numbers 4. Okay.
Oh, 5.
Numbers 5, yes. Okay, Numbers 5 was talking about what to do with unclean people in the camp of the Lord. And it was also talking about like when you do somebody wrong and like giving back so that you all will be even, not even, but just, and then also paying like more, like increasing, so that what am I trying to say? Because it said like give 1/5 more than you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Than what was already
The retribution.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's showing like that's also showing your discipleship.
Yeah, that's in verse 6, I believe.
Yes,
when you realize your guilt, verse 7, you must confess your sin, pay in full what you did wrong, and add 1/5 to it, and give it to the person who you have wronged. I tell you, you had to be good with fractions if this was the case today.
The Lord would tell you.
Right? The Lord would give you the calculations. Yeah. But what was very interesting was the latter half of this chapter, where if a man suspected that his wife was unfaithful, that they would go to the priest, and then there would be some type of concoction, some type of drink that was manufactured. It's bitter water. They take the dust of the floor, and they would have the woman to drink this, and it was to bring upon a curse to her life if she was guilty of unfaithfulness, right? Not only that, but what will fall?
The uterus.
The uterus would fall immediately. She would be deemed.
What if she couldn't already have kids?
She would be deemed unclean because her stomach would swell, and it was to make an example. It doesn't matter, as far as the size. It didn't matter.
Stomach swell when she was fat and couldn't have kids already.
The point was that the husband was jealous, and they believed that she was unclean, and these were the consequences. Of course, they don't have if the husband was unfaithful.
Don't like that. They need to have that.
Well,
that's typically the case.
What do you mean? That's typically the case.
Husband being unfaithful. Wives are also unfaithful to the husband, but more so like husbands are unfaithful to their wives. So that's just their nature, always trying to re-up and get more. But if you're not solid in God, then you're always gonna be trying to look at the next better thing.
There's a scripture in Proverbs where it says the eyes are never satisfied and hell is never full. So there'll always be a desire to trade in. And even the most beautiful woman, you're going to see another one.
Treat them like cars, like they depreciate over time.
Right? So the remedy is to find your source of love and joy in the Lord, and know that, a woman's beauty is going to fade. Right? All of us are not disintegrating, but we're dying daily, but we're being renewed internally daily at the same time. So, but you said something about a girl, how like she'll ask, in the past, maybe a friend would be like, do you think she's pretty?
This is a while.
Go ahead.
Like my sophomore junior.
They can't hear you. Go ahead, son.
In high school.
Junior year in high school.
Girls, okay.
Go ahead. A few girls. Okay, but anyway, they'll ask like.
Yeah, I just know some girls will be like, okay, like, oh, you think they're pretty? Mm-hmm. But if you lie and say like, oh no, they're not. But if you tell the truth and be honest, like, oh, you're nice looking, it's gonna hurt your feelings. So
you're gonna hurt the feelings.
I mean, if you're not secure in yourself, then
Right. And you said that they'll stop talking to you or stop being your friend. They'll shut down because, you told the truth. Like, yeah, she's all right, So that's a lesson that, be careful what we ask. I mean, we have eyes. We know who's beautiful, but our security is not in the exterior, but it's in the Lord. And we know that we're in a very visual society. But even when you get married, know that we can't find our reinforcement and our esteem in another person, because we'll be depressed all the time. Amen. That's the same thing for you. So hope you have a good evening, finding your security and identity and making sure it's secure in the Lord alone.